Good morning, dancers and ballerinas. It's Miss Erin, and let's have some fun. I hear my husband in the living room doing some sort of dance routine, so I think we should do a dance routine of our own. And I thought, as a special treat, I don't know how this will go, but I thought as a special treat, we would do one of your favorites, but I'm just going to save it for a surprise. So we're just going to do two dances today. Let's start with the first one. So I'm going to stand up, put my laptop, because I think that's better. Okay, there we go. There's my laptop. And let me just adjust. I'm all the way back there. There we go. And the first one that we're going to sing is, did you ever see a dancer? Did you ever see a dancer do a plie? How about a rise? And let's do a turnaround. So let me demonstrate for you those three things. First off, we start in first position. So put your feet together, just like me, and then open your toes out a little bit. Keep the heel together. You're making a little heart shape on the floor. That's first position. Now a plie just means to bend your knees, just like that. Very, very good. I'm going to take a little step back so you can see more of me. So a little plie. Did you ever see a dancer do a plie? Then we're going to do a rise. Did you ever see a dancer do a rise? Lift your heels up. Knees are tight and straight. And back down. And then, did you ever see a dancer do a turnaround? Bring your arms really nice and round, a great big circle. Come up on your toes and turn around. Stop. Then we'll go the other way. Stop. Good. Very good. Let's do that with music. This is a song that is so easy to learn and sing along with. I would love it if you would sing with me. First position feet. Did you ever see a dancer, a dancer, a dancer? Did you ever see a dancer do a plie like me? Go down and come up, go down and come up. Did you ever see a dancer do a plie like me? Did you ever see a dancer, a dancer, a dancer? Did you ever see a dancer do a rise like me? Now go up and down, up and down. Did you ever see a dancer do a rise like me? Did you ever see a dancer, a dancer, a dancer? Did you ever see a dancer do a turnaround like me? And stop, go the other way and stop, go the other way. Did you ever see a dancer do a turnaround like me? Very, very good. So good, in fact, that how about it's time for your surprise. One of my most requested steps is called Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? So it's a bit of a game. It's going to be tricky to do this online. I think it would help if you had an older brother or sister help you, or a mom, a dad, a grandparent, whoever you're at home with. So, and you can kind of teach them. So here's how the game goes. It's a balance exercise, and the step that we practice in Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf is called a tendu, which means to point your toe. Let me show you that right now. So you stand up, you put your feet back in that little first position, that little heart. Put your arms up high, like you're making a T, and you're going to stand on one foot while you point the other. It points in front, just like that. And we're going to do it 3 times. So that was 1, 2, 3. Then we close, and we do the other foot. 1, 2, 3, and close. Now I count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember last time we clapped to 4? 4 is an important count in ballet. And you'll understand this when you hear the music. So we point our toe. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Back to first, then the other toe. And halfway through the song, if you've danced with me, you'll remember that Miss Erin disguises herself as a wolf and runs around and chases the little dancers and ballerinas, which they find utterly delightful. So I can't chase you through the screen. I'm just going to pretend. But there are rules to Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. Does anybody remember rule number 1? I'll tell you. No squealing. Rule number 2. If you don't want to be chased by the big bad wolf, if you're too scared, or you don't have enough room, or whatever reason, doesn't matter. If you don't want to be chased, sit down. The big bad wolf cannot chase you if you're sitting down. That's the deal. So, parents or older siblings who are going to play this game, you are going to be the wolf. Don't forget rule number 2. If the little dancer that you're chasing sits down, you can't chase them anymore. When you catch, because they're slippery, if you catch a dancer, you just kind of squeeze them. Don't really eat them. That's what we're pretending to do. I never really do it. Never. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else that we need to say about the big bad wolf? Here's one thing to say. The big bad wolf often runs slow motion. Yeah, slow motion. I can show you what that looks like. That looks like this. It looks like this. It goes slow motion running. If there's not a lot of room in your house to run around, you might want to try the slow motion wolf running around because you won't cover as much distance. So you could do that. If no one's chasing you, just pretend it's me and run on the spot. No big deal. And then don't forget, at the end of the song, we all come back together, point our toes a few more times. We do a froggy jump and turn around. Now this all sounds so complicated. Let's do it with music and it will make all the sense in the world. Okay, ready for fun? Here we go. Here we go. Standing up, feet in first position. When the music starts, bring your arms out here for balance. Here we go. Arms up for balance. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not me, not me, not me. Do it again. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not me, not me, not me. Oh, but I am very hungry and I think I would like to catch some dancers who are so tasty. There's one over there. I'm going to run over here and catch it. There's one over here. I'm going to catch this one. They are so tasty, those little dancers. Very hard to catch, though. I'm going to keep running. Keep running. There's one way over here. I've got lots of dancers. Here's one more. Run back to your spot, everyone. Get ready. Let's count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now turn around. Touch the ground. And jump. Good for you. Sit down. Oh, let's sit down. Catch our breath. Did you get eaten? Do you have all 10 toes? 10 fingers? Are you all right? Did you catch anybody if you're the wolf? I hope you had lots of fun with those 2 dances. Did you ever see a dancer? And who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Let's do this again, because it's good to get your heart beating, and it's good to smile, and it's good to remember such fun times with my dancers and ballerinas. I hope you're all well. Little curtsy. Thank you for dancing with me. We'll dance again soon.